It's week 4 of the 2024 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out in the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change. And on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
Let's go. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Williams. He fumbled the football.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here, let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore, and then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
He connects, it's in the hands of Reynolds. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Second down, Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. The catch is made. That is Russell Gage. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw from Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27. Rodgers going up top again. Pass caught right side by Conklin. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Again, it's Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
This one caught by Patrick. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right, and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing.
And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos move out to a 24-10 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a short pickup past the 25. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And this a 5-point game as they've gone to the half. Darnell Mooney, a touchdown catch in that first half. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South as we head back here to Florida. Check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Cooper Kupp with a touchdown catch from Matthew Stafford. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. On the ground, this is Piron. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Piron. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
This one caught by Patrick. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one taken in. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Still 3rd down.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The Jets offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold up.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Baron Browning. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Rodgers. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Rodgers on 1st down. No chance at all. He'll go down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 20-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
A pitch comes to Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, what's he doing?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On the toss, it's Williams. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off later in the fourth quarter taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
On first down, it is Williams. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
They run over center with Williams. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Here's Nix to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for Lazard. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.